vessel. Would you like to talk to the commander of the vessel?
Yes, I would.
Um, as he turns to head towards the vessel, one of the Thousand Suns Marines walks over. Now this guy he's huge, and he's carrying this really impressive looking spear, and he says in a voice to the Darvik, or he says, Darvik, the commander's not to be interrupted at the moment. Is there anything I can help with? Now this guy is wearing really impressive looking armor. He's kind of a bit scary too. I actually got a picture of him just once.
Is this person famous by any way? Does his name stick out?
Yes, you guys can make just a scholastic lore roll. Legend, if you want, to see if you know who he is. You'll be at like plus 30.
What was that bit about 30?
Yeah, you're at plus 30, so you'll be fine. Daniel, you know he's known as Zorthanus, the Phoenix of Prospero. He is known to be the second in command of this vessel. He's really powerful. Like, I don't think you've ever heard of a more powerful psyker. But yeah, like, this guy is insane. Like, the stuff that you've heard that he's done with just psi powers alone. He carries around a demon weapon. No, the demon weapon's name is very unknown. He hides the name very secretly. It's only very known to the crew of the vessel. And while he's standing near you guys, you actually feel like the hairs in the back of your neck and your arms and that are like standing on end. Like, you can actually feel like the presence of the warp here. This guy's psychic power is beyond like crazy. Like, the amount of stuff that he's apparently done. He says, "Is there anything I can help you with?" Though even though he is so powerful, he does seem to be reasonably nice. But you do hear in his voice a kind of like he's busy kind of thing.
It wasn't that important. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
He nods his head, and as he turns, you notice that he has it looks like he has 2 marks of chaos on him, but which is really fucking weird. As he heads back to his work.
What were the marks on him?
Do you have heresy? Because none of you actually have a mark yet.
I do. Can I give it a roll?
If you're there, Tom, you may roll.
Well, I'm not there, never mind. I am not there.
I don't have heresy.
I don't
Is that a
either.
forbidden lore?
Yeah,
It's
Forbidden
a
law heresy, yeah.
Heresy.
I look over at Abel's like, okay, this mission is really big.
I left ages ago. I'm gonna have to go and get my shit to go to the ship to meet you guys. By the time you guys get back, I'll probably be there.
My character's
I need to
kind
go
of like
pour oil on
shaking
my
with...
character's kind of like...
Oh, go ahead.
Is there anywhere that I might be able to get anything for my ship before we head out? Maybe some new guns, a better shield, some sort of improvement?
Yeah, there would be a place, but seeing as we haven't made your ship yet, we'll deal with that a bit later. I just wanted the ship at the moment just to run you guys around, but I will make up a template for it, and I have one I can use.
Okay, sounds good. I guess I'm gonna head to the ship now.
I'll do the same.
I want to bring my 2 servitors with me.
Yep, you guys will make it to the ship fine. No pressing matters.
Nope.
Actually, everyone who was at the ship, can you guys just make a awareness roll for me?
Awareness is perception, right?
Yeah, perception based on the actual skill. It's sight based,
sight?
so if anyone has improved sight, it gets +10 as well.
My helmet has improved sight, but I think I failed.
Can I claim any bonus by virtue of my embedded auspex?
No.
Oh, sweet.
Pray for Cyber
My
Eye.
helmet does.
Okay, everyone who passed, you notice that on Zulstanus' armor, he has like whole different types of tech. It's not just Space Marine. You could notice some Eldar. You also notice some Necron tech in his armor as well. Like he's got, and he had and he had a jetpack that was of very, very fine quality. He was most heavily loyalist. He was mostly taken from a loyalist, from what you can gather.
I'm not even there, but my current thoughts are, holy fuck, this guy is just the second in command.
Yeah, we probably don't want to mess with these guys. Maybe we should just do what they say and hope they don't kill us.
I agree.
Necron. All sorts of tech put together. Oh man, we're way over our head.
If,
I
let's
don't want
put
to
it
run
this way, let's
afoul of
put
a
it
guy
this way.
with 2 marks.
Let's put it this way: if a tech priest was there and he saw it, there would definitely be problems with tech heresy.
I think the tech priest might just go insane just looking upon it.
If I were to try to use an auspex and scan this person and glean secrets, would that go over poorly?
I don't think they'd be able to feel you do it, but yeah, you can go for it.
I step far away from him.
Okay, you do your
I
scan.
think you did that the wrong way.
That was a success. A big one.
You do your
Yeah,
scan.
that was a typo.
You notice as you do it, you see his head like turn, but it's not like you don't feel any drama or anything going to happen. But yeah, he's not entirely Space Marine anymore. He's definitely very far along the demon path. Very scarily along the demon path.
So he's like close to a prince.
He's definitely spent a lot of time in the warp. Let's put it that way. He's mostly at least at pseudo demonhood. he may be very close to being a prince. You can definitely notice two different energy currents running through him from the warp. One is a very violet changing color. One is a more of a lovey-dovey feeling. He has in his armor, he has Necron power signatures, Space Marine power signatures, and Elder power signatures, which is very concerning. You do realize that you also sense that there are several communications coming into him from the ship. A lot of people seem to be reporting to him and telling how things are going. Other than that, I'm not sure what else you can pick up. Oh, you also notice that he has a shield. This shield though is like, it feels like it has the essence of a god bound in it. That's all you can like really feel, and it's strapped to his back. These are the from your scans of his person, you have a feeling that these are the kind of guys that the mama heretics tell their baby heretics to make sure they stay in line.
I want to stay in line.
Just looking at the hardware in their ship, I look at the others, I'm like, I think we should just do their mission, no questions asked. Let's just get on the way before they decide we're no longer worth our time here.
Sounds good to me.
They definitely
Yep,
don't
you
look...
guys can head to your ship.
Okay. It was nothing important.
It's all good.
I was just saying, they definitely don't look like the type that anyone would ask why they vented us into space.
I think it's time we got underway. We don't want to run afoul of the guy with 2 chaos marks.
Guy with 2 chaos marks is number 2. I hate to see what the third guy has. All 4?
Yeah, well, I mean, by the time these guys get back to their ship, we'll probably be there. We didn't really fuck around very much when we got our shit and spoke to a few randoms on the way.
When Tom says we spoke to a few randoms on the way, I think he means he did, and I just stood there silently and ominously.
When I see these guys like approaching us, I'll walk over to them and be like, yeah, so I did some investigating whilst we were getting our stuff, and she's really connected.
Yeah, we
She,
saw their second in command, and he's definitely a guy you don't want to mess with. We better get on the way.
Well, let's get moving then, and I'll tell you what I found on the way. I mean, not really sure how I feel about it, to be honest.
Sweet! A kit list.
Oh yeah, as you guys arrive, a messenger runs up and gives Vicado a package of some description. That's what you see.
How skilled your navigator? He's not shit, is he?
Chaos ship, man.
Sounds right up my alley. What kind of names are on there?
A lot of them seem to be high-ranking Imperial soldiers at the moment. Nothing. There is one reference there to a the highest ranking is Commander Forentov. They want. It's really weird because she doesn't actually want you to kill him. She wants you to steal his drink. That's all it's got written there. If you want to kill him, that's all good. But she just wants you to steal his drink. And when you do, you have to leave a note saying care of Alpha.
That's oddly specific.
It's a very random mission.
But though that mission is marked as very important, she says it has written there for some reason space-time continuum important.
God damn it. I feel like the Doctor.
Haha. But no, it's not a reference to that.
Does it have like their locations or something?
Yeah, there are locations listed. They're last known locations. After that, like, it's pretty fair game where they are after. Yep, but you guys are 2 weeks to get to your location, then it's up to you guys what you're doing in those 2 weeks. Just give me...
I'll tell these guys all the information that I found out.
Go for
So, if everyone's willing to listen for like 5 seconds, I basically spoke to a whole bunch of randoms in the street to try and figure out who the fuck this bitch was working for that was so like important to keep secret. She supposedly works for someone called Grand Marshal Albrecht of the he's the commander of a ship called the Valkyrie, which is one of the supposedly best ships ever. Well, I'd say best ship ever, but it's like just really highly regarded. He supposedly was he supposedly fought against Abaddon for some reason. That wasn't really clearly explained, and it's rumored that he may have killed Abaddon. It's also rumored that he obviously was once a follower of Chaos, but it's rumored that he's no longer a follower of Chaos.
Well, that's really odd because his wife is a demon of chaos and his second in command is pretty much a pseudo-demon. Chaos almost prince type deal.
Well, these are all rumors, so I mean, it's very possible that could be incorrect information, but...
The Valkyrie
But also was the Emperor's champion standing in that room.
One at a time.
Go ahead.
It's reminding you guys that it was also the Emperor's champion standing in that room. Her allegiances seem to transcend only Chaos.
Well, whatever they're trying to deal with, it must be big, so... maybe we can get ourselves a bit of fame and coin by helping them out.
I think we'll get a lot of fame if we help them out. Just looking at the ship, definitely you want to be on their good side.
As for the rest of the 2 weeks, though, I mean, unless there's anything specific that Octavian needs me to do. I'm just going to cruise around and give some of the random crew hand jobs. No, just get to know some randoms.
I don't have anything particular. Like I'm just flying the ship, navigating, making sure to plot the course.
I'll just be
Yep.
tinkering with Tiki and upgrading Lily.
Imagine I'm spending my time like chanting and injecting my servitors with various chemicals to see what happens to them.
Getting drunk, shooting things.
On a ship? A tiny
As long as you don't put a hole in my ship.
I hate to see what your ship's made out of if you could put a hole in it with a non-capital class weapon.
It's made of rice paper reinforced with wood.
Sounds about right. This is the Dark Age.
Approximately what's the size of the crew complement aboard this ship?
20,000.
20,000. So it wouldn't necessarily go amiss if one or two of the low-ranking members of the crew might go missing.
Just do it on like the bottom decks where no one cares.
Oh, I did say I was
Yeah.
upgrading
Bottom
Lily. Now I know where I got my material.
One or two for some discipline.
So, could I do a medic upgrade roll on Lily?
Yep, that's fine. Go for it.
That's a pass.
Yep, you can upgrade one of her stats.
By how many points?
I believe you can, for each roll, you can do it, but I'm not sure the time frame.
I can look it up real fast.
Yeah, don't forget if you want to whisper someone, you type /W then the name.
Do I need to make some sort of roll if I want to try to like kidnap some underclass scum from the lower decks and like take him back to my quarters so I can experiment on him?
To be honest, no, because like the lower class scum are really just really bad, and you can most just walk in there, grab them with a mechadendrite, and walk out. And no one's going to say anything. The only people that's really going to have a problem with is the crew, their captain, I guess, if he has an issue with it.
What the captain doesn't know can't hurt him.
Well, I figure I need to discipline one or two of them once in a while, so it's alright.
I'm not going to be greedy. I assume if I limit how many I take, just one or two, every now and again, the captain won't be offended.
As long as it's not the cook or anyone important.
As long as you take people at a slower rate than they reproduce.
Well, there's approximately 24,000 people on board, so... And in 44,000 years, we kind of like forget how to do things.
I think what I'll do, I'll like hang around the engine room and I'll wait for somebody to make some sort of mistake. And when that guy does it, I'll snatch him off to my room. And in this way, I can maybe incentivize them to be more productive.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Is there like Jeffrey's tubes on our ships, kind of like in Star Trek? Like there's like passageways in the walls?
They aren't really very clear about that in the rule book, so I don't know.
I assume yes, otherwise, how would you get into the internal wiring and all that to fix it?
It actually doesn't say how many points.
At least 50 points.
I think I was just going to add 10 to strength.
Yep, that's fine. You can 2 weeks is enough to do that tour.
I want to find like a mad little secret passageway and totally not build like a nefarious Doctor Doom base in it.
Hey, if anyone's having a Doctor Doom base, it's me.
Sure, I
Hey,
guess you can find something in one of the underdecks.
Perfect.
Yep, whatever your end goal is, I guess you getting close to it, and your experiments are going well. But other than that, you guys will arrive in orbit around the planet Murder. By the way, that is not just like a pseudonym, that is the name it is listed as in the Imperial computers.
Murder?
How do you spell it?
Murder, as in like I kill somebody.
That's horrifying.
Okay.
It was given that name because the original teams that landed on the planet were overrun, and the last transmission from the original scout team on the planet was, "This planet is Murder." So it affectionately got named Planet Murder.
What a lovely place. You know what they should set up here? Pleasure cruises. People come out here on a pleasure cruise and they get to hang out on Planet Murder.
There's, upon arrival in the system, if anyone would like to man the scanners to see if there's anyone about.
I don't have tech use.
Is that tech
Perception
use,
test. Oh, what's an awareness test?
Oh, it
Oh, fuck that.
I've got it, I'll give it a crack. I'm terrible at it.
Hang on, the ship has bonuses. Detection plus 10.
Yeah, I still fail.
You passed.
You can
Whoever
either
the
confirm.
20
I said plus
it's a
20,
typo.
sorry.
I put the thing the wrong way and I just keep clicking the reroll button. I need to retype it so it'll fix it next time.
That's at least 5 degrees of success. What does he get?
That's tech use. It needs to be awareness. No, perception, sorry.
I'll just implement my test and try again. I went significantly worse. Why I can't reroll at this level?
Whoever has a high perception, it would be best for you to man the scanner.
Wait, is it awareness?
Yes. Awareness / perception roll. There are no negatives for it.
Oh, I fell. Even with my...
Does it require my eyes? Does the test involve my eyes?
No, you're using a scanner. So Auspex won't be of any use either. It's pretty much... you're using a computer pretty much, and the detection bonus from the ship is plus 10.
Well, since you're using a computer, it still sounds like tech use.
Yeah, I know, but it's weird that way.
It looks like
Can
all
any
of
of
us...
you actually just like look out the window and see if there's anything out there?
No, we'll